Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by GhostBed.com. Oh, it's all sloppy back there, getting sloppy.
Yeah,
Welcome to Drinking Bros, France Press episode. Cheers, everybody. Somebody fucking pissed in my goddamn France Press, dude. Who was that?
I don't think anybody pissed.
No, there's urine in it, dude. It could have
been you.
After the last show?
The last one got pretty...
Yeesh.
Dude, you don't understand how fast these sneak up on you.
I know.
Now you do.
Now I do.
Now you get it.
Because it's not... This is more than 2 hard AFs in
There
there.
are 3 Coors Lights in this
Correct,
thing right
yeah.
now.
It holds
Like,
about 3.5.
Yeah.
For the audience.
And it's brilliant.
At home.
You don't have to get up.
It's the best. It's the best.
And then you don't even have to get up to piss, apparently, because you just piss right into the fucking
I
cup.
pissed into it on the show, and I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to leave.
The grossest thing in my life this week.
What'd you get?
From a man that will not be named.
This is a pretty high bar
I'm
for
going to
the
bring
grossest
him
thing in your life.
I'm going to bring him. You both are going to be disgusted because it disgusts me. But I'm
Okay.
going to bring him in for you to interview him. He's going to be one of your greatest interviews.
Okay.
Anyway, he has a daily habit, nightly habit. He has a Gatorade bottle next to his bed, and he comes in it and then pisses in it. And then every morning he washes it out and puts it right back next to his bed.
Why?
Because he doesn't like getting up at night to piss.
But why not come into something else?
He doesn't like that either.
Oh,
he
boy.
needs it to be like a real object.
Is he single?
Yeah, but
yeah.
he like,
And he's going to be for
he was
the
like,
remainder of life.
He travels with this thing too, because he woke up this morning. He's like, "Oh, I forgot to empty out my Gatorade bottle the other day."
Did you physically see it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Does he have a
man.
name for it? Or?
Yeah.
No,
A name
but
for the bottle?
I
Bessie?
did. I did tell Dan a story about him earlier, and it was.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You. I'm bringing him in.
It'll make
You-
perfect sense once you know more about the kid.
Yeah, you
All
will
right.
love him to death.
All right. I had a roommate in college, and I hated this guy, but he used to piss in cups like
I
that.
hate that.
And then just put it under the bed in like empty Wendy's cups.
Oh God.
And I was like, bro, fucking, because you can smell it after a certain
Nothing
period of
pisses
time.
me off more than dip cups too. That when people leave dip around,
Oh, yeah.
like that will get me fucking rage real fast because it's just so gross.
Yeah.
like there's nothing grosser than a dipper.
Oh, boy. Well, there is.
Yeah, there is.
And it's a nudist named Pappy. Is that what his name is? Is it Pappy?
Pappy.
Is it Pappy?
Papai.
David DePappy.
David
Dave
DePappy. So if you haven't heard, Paul Pelosi, drunken husband of Nancy Pelosi, got beaten with a hammer last night. Somebody broke into the house. We know who this guy is. He's David DePappy. He's a Castro nudist from Berkeley. We'll put him up on screen there. Wow, that looks like a fun guy. Do we have any nudist shots of him? Are we allowed to show those or no?
I don't really think there's any. This is him. So this woman right here is his nudist wife.
Oh, let's see her. We'll put it on screen. There you
Her
go.
name's Gypsy Taub.
Okay.
Gypsy Top.
And is that their kid?
Is that Charles Manson on the right?
That's, dude, these are the vibes that I'm getting.
They have 3 kids. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I don't know
Why-
if these are the kids, but
Yeah,
they
but
have
what
the
is
kids.
there looks to be a spare mate. Look, go back to that photo. Look at
Yeah.
it. There are 3 adults and 3 kids here.
Oof, look at that.
So what's going on?
What's
and why
going on
is
with the
Gypsy?
redhead?
Yeah, why is Gypsy over there cuddled up and far away from DePappy?
Yeah, like what's the sitch there? Is it his off week?
It's a thruple.
I think so, but don't they all share kind of partners and all that stuff at the nudist colony?
Well, no. Anybody that lives in Silicon Valley is they're all freaking polyamorous.
Yeah.
I was going to say polyurethane, but that's the wrong poly, right?
yeah,
Well, they could be adhesive as well.
That's what
hard to
it's.
say.
So at Cal Poly, that's what they teach, right?
No, literally, it is like a Silicon Valley is like a cesspool of ideology, of just bad ideology. I
Okay.
think. Last time I visited there, every single person refers to who they're dating or married or whatever with as their partner, and then it starts getting kind of weird and uncomfortable. Every single person that is like, oh, my partner this, my partner, and then Matt and I finally asked, what's his partnership?
Sure.
And the girl was like, oh, down here, we're all poly. We're like, what the fuck is that? We're like, well, you live with somebody that you like love, but you you have like other relationships all over the place all the time. We're like, what?
I mean, it's not the worst idea, but I'm
No,
kidding.
it
Totally
is.
kidding.
It is dumb. So people think because you
because San Francisco is a shining example.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
it's like
people think you can have.
the ingenuity that came about as part of this Silicon Valley. You know, Silicon Valley was the business end of the drug and sexual revolution in the 70s, right? That's
Right.
essentially what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
So it follows that they would try to apply the same logic that worked in business to their social lives, but it doesn't ever work that way. Like there's a reason we refer to like traditional family values, and people think that it's some kind of religious thing. No, it's just the way things have worked for 250,000 fucking years, asshole.
Yeah.
That's why it works, because it always worked. You know what I mean? That's the way we developed as a fucking species. That's why. Well, you don't have to come up with new way. You know what we should do? 2 dads, 3 uncles, 4 nieces, and 10 nephews. No, you're not fucking doing some weird new
science.
recipe on life. Life is the same always.
It takes a village.
No.
That's where that
that's the
phrase
thing.
comes from.
I think what it was is you had the heavy psychedelic revolution happening in Silicon Valley too, which brought us a lot of major technological advances.
Yeah,
I'm not
and
saying
then they picked it back up in the late 90s.
that didn't
too.
happen. But the problem is these idiots, where they do excel at being a mechanical or electrical or computer engineer,
Yeah.
they do not excel at social fucking superiority.
Sure, sure. So I'm reading about DePappy here. Allegedly, he beat Paul Pelosi with a hammer. Pelosi had surgery. He's expected to fully recover.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I know.
Well, here's the thing. At 82, how bad are you at murder that you can't kill an 82-year-old with a hammer?
That is-
like, he got surgery and he's going to recover. Like, it shouldn't take
Flip
much.
the hammer backwards and it's one swipe.
Shouldn't take much. So I don't really understand that part.
I'm
and then
impressed that he
allegedly
got in the
screamed out,
house.
"Where's Nancy?" What's up?
I'm impressed he got in the house.
Well, so I know they have guards. Where were the guards and all that other stuff? The other part about this is, and look, I'm not going to go too far down a conspiracy rabbit hole here, but you're losing in midterms according to all the polls right now, as of today.
She is?
Everyone, Democrats all together.
I
right?
didn't see hers. I didn't know she was.
No, she's fine in her district. Like she's always
Really?
going to be fine. Yeah,
How the
dude.
fuck do
they
they
don't
do
care.
that?
It's
Yeah.
the same thing. They just want to say Nancy Pelosi lives here. All this stuff, right? You're losing. Somebody breaks into your house and hammers your husband, and now you're able to have this news before, or maybe go out
every
and say,
single day?
Well, I mean, it says Republicans are violent, all this other stuff. Now that we know who it is, and it's a Castro nudist, I'm not really sure what you're going to pin that on. He's going an
Apparently he went to-
82-year-old
Well,
man
you
is going to live.
you can read the CNN article because it just highlights the QAnon stuff he said, but not all the fucking hippie bullshit.
Right.
So Fox will do the same.
Yeah,
They'll highlight all the hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we live in a fucking clown world, my man.
Yeah.
that's what it feels like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is all a simulation. It's not real. So don't I pay enough attention to it to be kind of to understand how to navigate through life and shit. But you should view these people the same way that you would watch like Dynasty or something.
Or
You know what I mean?
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I think more people die in Rick and Morty. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he almost died, right? He almost got hammered to death.
No, my guess is, look, I'll wait for the video evidence from his DUI arrest was pretty interesting because it showed a guy that should have been charged with felony DUI.
Yes, it absolutely did.
Yeah. And then
But
he got him. Then he actually got
misdemeanor,
charged with a
that is
misdemeanor, and the misdemeanor
interesting.
itself got squashed. Right.
So
nothing
interesting.
actually happened. But that's neither here nor there. You don't deserve to get hit in the head with a hammer for that. Now, defrauding the American people of hundreds of millions of dollars, you might deserve a hammer in the fucking head.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not really for me to say, is it?
No, it isn't. And we would never do this, nor do we condone violence against politicians, obviously. But very strange story that just kind of popped up out of nowhere.
I'm not sure I agree with that story.
I mean, look, you can't just go walking down the street. You can vote him out if you want, but violence is, it's a little extreme these days with a hammer. But I don't know where the security guards were.
Well,
We're never going to know.
He doesn't get security unless he pays for it himself.
Okay.
Like
and you don't think a guy like that does in the middle of San
Yeah,
Francisco?
I'm
Like, everybody knows where this house is.
That is true.
Their house has been trashed a number of times.
Yes.
It's down near the Golden Gate Bridge. I'll give you the exact. I'm just kidding. Yeah. It's down near the Golden Gate Bridge where that outdoor like gym with all the pull-up bars and stuff are right there.
Well, all politicians' addresses are public. So anybody could find this. It's very odd timing to me, a week before midterm elections and all that other shit.
Yeah, this is definitely an MK Ultra type situation. It's so weird how this happens every single time. Like that mass shooting that happened the other day. The family had the cops show up and take the kid's gun away several days prior. So they already knew. They had this kid on the radar already. Then fucking like 4 days later, he shoots up a place.
Yeah.
Why is it always the case that the cops had recently interacted with a guy who shoots places up?
It's strange, man. So you have that going on, which kind of eats up the headlines. And then, boom, you got Elon Musk taking over Twitter, actually buys it. Dan, you actually called this, months ago. You said his first firing would be the CEO. Why did you know that?
Because that guy's a cunt, right?
Well, yeah, but look, there's a lot of people that we don't like. But why? I mean, literally, an hour into the job, you fire the CEO?
Well, Agrawal, there are 3 people fired immediately.
Yeah, it was
Right.
their legal.
Yeah, the legal guy
Standards.
who was doing a bunch of like what I think will prove to be some criminal stuff at Twitter, obfuscating realities during this fucking whole due diligence process. And then obviously the woman who was in charge of banning everybody is also gone. Those are the 3 people you knock them off first because that makes sense. Like you want to establish your footprint.
Yeah, you got to get them out.
Yeah.
They're not staying.
Yeah,
but
no,
also,
they're
too, you got to remove them fast because now, I mean, I want to say it was probably 2 hours ago, there's videos circulating around with camera footage of their meetings, of them explaining how to, okay, if you ban a Trump supporter and it goes to the second level and you just ban that too.
Yeah.
Like this shit's all going to blow wide open.
Oh, it sure is. And it's happening now. So as we're speaking, because we record this on Friday afternoons when we get rocked, obviously, is they fired, there's mass firings going on and they're exiting the offices now.
You got any footage?
Well, that's the thing. Bob, can you pull it up and see if there is any footage? So right now, according to the AP, it is a bunch of data engineers right now that are the first round of layoffs to be fired that are exiting the building ASAP. In a situation like that, because you guys have worked it.
He's doing that so they don't fucking steal
Yeah, they
shit.
can't.
And that's why I'm asking, yeah. So they don't steal anything, and what do they just kind of lead them out? Is it like Silicon Valley where they're just like, hey?
They're getting escorted off the property, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was said that the CEO, the 3 first ones were escorted by security.
Okay. Who's that guy that was on the camera there? Bob?
It was nobody. Just some Ed Ludlow.
Oh, okay.
He's just a reporter
just
outside.
a random outside there?
Yeah. I'm looking for pictures or anything.
Yeah. So right now the data engineers are being laid off as we speak.
And that's for a number of reasons. One, he wants to fundamentally change the Twitter platform as well.
Yeah.
But part of it is
Twatform is
Twatform is
yeah. Go ahead and take that. Go ahead and take it.
Yeah. He definitely
Oh,
wants.
there you go. There's a guy.
Yeah.
Walking out the building with a box.
Oh, there we go. Put that on. There we go. Oh shit. Zoom into that guy.
Is that William Murderface?
That looks like homeboy in the back there, dude.
Murderface.
Yeah. Did you get fired from Twitter and then just roll on down to Drinkin' Bros?
It's like
Pop in behind Bob, dude.
It's like
that's wild.
That's Indian Murderface.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
What a fucking terrible haircut.
No, it's not. It looks good on him though. Totally kidding. You look identical though. It's super.
No, this dude's hair just like it's a long bob.
It is a long bob.
There's no real texture to it. He's got curly hair. It's
That's
different.
also Rob's nickname in college, by the way.
Long bob.
Yeah. The fact that you can dress like that to go to work at the headquarters of Twitter, though, is fun. Just in a Patagonia and some cut off jammies.
They invented this shit.
Yeah. You ever work at like a startup?
I sure have not. No.
Yeah, this is how they all dress.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
I mean,
man.
you're kind of working at one now.
Literally. And also go to any office in Austin.
Yeah.
This is what it fucking looks
Oh
like.
no, I heard that's all kids are wearing to high school now is pajamas.
Well, we do podcasts, right? So it's not like we're fucking doing something that will change the world. I mean, yes, this show is probably changing your life as you're listening to it, but I would think if you worked at Twitter, for Christ's sakes, no?
You want them in a suit?
not a suit, but like, maybe
Like a button-down?
business cash. Like this guy.
This guy's
Who's
a
this
little-
guy?
Just another Twitter employee.
Yeah, that's what I pictured. Maybe some khakis, and a
some
North
tan
Face
jeans.
Yeah, that's exactly what I pictured. A light beard, nothing aggressive, nothing January 6th. Just a very shorn beard.
I'm laughing at this photo right now.
It's awesome.
I want you to know I love every second of this, and every last one of you in that building deserves every piece of what you're getting. And get your resumes ready, boys.
Yeah.
Come on, get those resumes updated.
I'm pretty amped about it.
Because you got, how many Twitter employees were there?
Well,
How many-
it's
you got a
not
number?
going to be enough. He wants to fire 17.5 thousand.
I'm just saying, that's a lot of people that live in the same city with the same skills going after a new job.
Yeah, but
yeah.
here's the larger problem.
Learn code.
Apple, Alphabet, and Meta are both right now. They both have hiring freezes. We're in the first quarter of a new fiscal year, and they have hiring freezes.
Yeah, because
on now.
Meta is.
They've lost 75% of their stock this year.
So is Google, by the way. Like Google, Alphabet, what do you want to call them? The search ad is declining rapidly, and that is the largest platform for ads, the largest platform for searches, internet searches of any kind in the world.
Bob, who's the guy holding the picture up with walking out with the boxes?
Same guy, different
Same
angle.
guy.
Why was he holding a picture? Can
It's
you
not
put,
a picture,
put
it's
it
a
on
book.
screen?
These are my kids.
Who's the book?
That looks like
Michelle
Obama.
Obama's book. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you think
dude.
that's how they prioritize the firings?
Zoom in
I
on
also
that.
am not totally sure they didn't give fake names because he gave his last name as Ligma, and then the white guy is Daniel Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean, that
fake
sounds-
name.
That could be a real name, but Ligma is definitely not a real
Ligma?
name.
But put them together.
Ligma balls.
Ligma balls. dude.
Ligma Johnson.
Yeah,
Ligma
Ligma Johnson. Man, he's got the Michelle Obama book. Oh, boy.
Well, I hope maybe you can either eat that book or burn it to stay warm, you fucking bitch.
Sure can. I'm looking at my account. I've gained 500 followers today, and I haven't posted anything. Strange. It's almost like it's free again.
I don't think that's it. I don't think
I haven't posted anything today.
I know. I don't think even back then anybody actually fucked with the algorithm. I think people rejoined Twitter then.
You think so? You think that's what it is?
Yep.
So speaking of that, one of the guys they fired was the guy who banned Trump. Right now, they're currently reinstating celebrities. Kanye just got reinstated about an hour
He
ago.
did?
He
They
sure did.
They maybe should have waited on that one, just to see where the next turn is.
I'm saying no. Let him fire away. That's free speech.
I guess you're right.
there.
I went up 500.
Oh yeah. Are you looking at Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird, man. But yeah, so shit is popping off there at Twitter, and it's gonna be fun. I don't know about you guys. Also, like I'm on it a lot for news because we do so many shows. My algorithm has changed too. I'm not seeing 80,000 fucking Democrats in a row.
I am.
Are you?
I'm seeing nothing but Biden and Harris and Warnock. Although I have to be fair, I have been commenting on a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, you were just
Okay.
commenting. Biden, dude, these guys are
Got it.
going. Their whole strategy for this is the insurrection. That is their whole strategy for trying to win.
The insurrection where 300 unarmed people walked through stanchions into the Capitol, which is technically something you can do. You just have to fucking ask first.
You gotta ask, but it's also helpful if somebody just lets you in, kind of opens the gates for you. It just says, "Go ahead, take a peek-sies," you know.
Or, if somebody denied a bunch of National Guard people to go help there a few days before.
Who knows?
Muriel
Jared?
Bowser.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, it's the DC
Yeah, it's the
mayor.
DC mayor.
So look at even in how the fucking language here. CNBC posted Elon Musk now in charge of Twitter. CEO and CFO have left. Sources say
No, he fucking fired.
he fired
Yes.
them, and he
Yes.
said he was going to do it. They didn't leave. It's like,
No.
we're leaving it. They're trying to say this like they left in protest because they're people. Twitter used to be a place where principled people were in charge. And
Nope.
they left when Elon Musk showed up. No, he fucking fired them because they're cunts.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're all gone. And now this is going to get fun. Now, Jared, Does he move everything here to Austin at this point? SpaceX is here. Tesla's here. Why stay in San
Yeah,
Francisco?
he doesn't want to have to fly to fucking...
No, dude.
First off, Elon doesn't even want to set foot in fucking California. So for him to move it here, like he would... God, what's California state tax? 18%?
16 and a half.
16 and a half.
Yeah, that's what they want to hike
So
it to.
it sounds like it would be a good move to move it to Texas.
It sure would. And it could go downtown with the rest of them. Google's down there. Facebook is down there. And then we'll see what happens from there. And then, fuck, man, I'm amped to see how this is all going to go at this point. I mean, every day, it's like you were saying, it's a sim world. We're kind of just looking for storylines now at this point. This is a fun one inside the sim world where it's like, all right, great.
It's like you're wandering around in a giant MMORPG map looking for quests to do.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like most of this is completely fucking pointless. And then you walk over something and it fucking lights up and it's like, well, if you do these 6 things, you'll get this thing.
All right, how about this one?
Fucking may as well. I'm not doing anything else except for waiting for my fucking body to die and getting high as shit all the time. So I guess I'll do this in between eating steaks and sleeping.
Yeah.
And banging whores.
And whores.
Yeah, banging whores.
Banging whores. Speaking of banging whores, old Tom Brady had an ultimatum last night.
Brady, you fucker.
You're Brady, you fucker. So last night he got an ultimatum. This was a text message allegedly that Giselle said.
Wait, before we
I
do
thought
that,
this already happened.
let's address the hey Brady. So we were at the AFC Championship game between
Wasted.
the Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs, and we went down
Wasted.
while they were warming up. We went down to the fucking.
We were on the
right
field,
there. And he and I are just like, we're basically pretending to be super fans of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But like in like
Redneck super fans.
the kind that are like you can tell they have a double-digit IQ.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we just kept yelling at Brady, hey, Brady, and we would say some girl's name, you fucker.
You fucker,
You
Brady.
fucker.
You fucker.
We just kept yelling that at him, and he never, he's a pro. He never even looked over.
Yeah, and I was like, even with Giselle, you fucker, Brady. I didn't know you fucked her.
So
you fucker.
we're living vicariously through Tom Brady fucking chicks.
We sure are.
That's the character.
We
right?
sure are. And obviously, he gets enough ass that he was just like, you know what? Cool. I get the text message, either retire after last night's game and come back to the marriage, or I'm going to file for divorce the next day. This was a whole like fucking conspiracy theory and everything else. And it turns out it was true. She filed this morning and then he released a joint statement right afterwards. And that's it for Tom and Giselle. And he said he has no plans to retire, and he's going to finish the season and go out with his teammates because he loves playing football.
And I think at the bottom in fine print it said "fuck them kids," if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And I also saw there was a really funny meme this morning. It was a kid dressed up like a football. It was like, this is how you get Tom Brady to pay attention to if you're his kid.
Have you ever seen Meat Canyon's video about Tom Brady?
No.
Oh,
Are we allowed to play it?
I think we can.
It'll definitely demonetize the video, but
Okay. What's Meat Canyons first?
Oh, Ross,
he's an-
I'm just gonna need you to watch this, please.
Is it on YouTube?
yeah,
It is.
he's an illustrator and a
He's
comedy
an
writer.
amazing. Yeah, if you want to pop that over.
But it's like Ren and Stimpy style. Ren and Stimpy if the person was suicidal.
Okay. Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Go ahead and play it. Why not?
Super Bowl win under your belt. I'm going to spend time with my family. That's what I'm going to do. You know I won this game for you, right?
I know, Daddy. I know.
Oh my
I
God.
gave 110% out there. That extra 10% was for you.
You are the greatest quarterback to ever
Does
live,
he kiss him on the
Daddy.
mouth?
Do you really mean it, son?
I really do.
Oh boy.
Come on, Dad. That was just a peck.
Thank God. There it is. I was waiting for it. Thank you. Thank you.
Daddy.
Thank you, Meat Canyons. Oh boy.
How many more rings do I have to wear for you to understand? God damn it!
Holy shit,
Fuck.
dude.
I want to get out of here.
You want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here.
One
All
more
right,
pack.
bye everyone. See you at the next Super Bowl.
Holy shit, dude. That's exactly what he did. It's exactly what he did. He said, nah, I'm all good. I'm going to keep playing. I watched the game last night. It was fucking awful. He was awful. We picked the Ravens and the under and all that fun stuff. And he should have just walked off the field. Nobody would have blamed him. That team is so goddamn awful. Nobody would have blamed him if he just would have left last night.
Yeah.
Go home. Go home, dude. You're 45. There was some plays where he got tackled. I was like, oh, that's an MCL. That's a fucking. I mean, it's that bad at this point. Like, just go home to your fucking wife and kids and live your life. He's got a $375 million deal that's waiting for him at Fox. He's already signed it.
To basically work 1 day a week.
1 day a week.
Yeah.
Just to fucking call one game a week, $37.5 million a year for the next 10 years of your life. You're fine, dude. And he was like, nah, not good enough. Fuck you. And then that statement he released on his Instagram and everything else today.
What was it? How was it?
It was great. It was
just-
classic Brady. We're going to get divorced and this is what we're doing. And, you know, it's a tough time and blah, blah, blah. And doesn't give a shit. I mean, he just clearly doesn't give a shit. And you're just like, all right, well, cool. Have fun, I guess.
All right.
Weird life, dude. And that was on last night. Was she with you? Was your lady with you during the Washington State game last night as
No,
well?
I was in Detroit. She was watching it though.
Who ended up
won.
winning? I went to bed. Was it your team?
Utah won.
Yeah, I know that. I just wanted to hear her say it.
She's a huge Brady fan too.
Yeah. I just wanted her to understand that it's a terrible team that she.
Yeah, I believe the last time I
supports.
called you, you said tell her to go get a
grad
graduate
degree.
degree from a school that has a good team.
Yeah, go to Ohio State. They got a good grad program there. You can enjoy your life. Alabama's fun.
Oh yeah, what if you went to Alabama?
Go to Bama. You know that'll be fun. That's a nice.
Do you know how to say "Roll Tide"?
Washington
She said she
State
loves
Cougars.
Alabama and she's thinking about it.
Yeah, she sure did. She said that off camera, so you'll see her in Tuscaloosa this fall. Looking forward to it. Next up here, we called this yesterday on Fake News. The killer is dead. Jerry Lee Lewis, a.k.a. the killer, is dead. TMZ had falsely reported a couple days ago. You think that they found the body, right?
They just got it early, and of course the family flipped out and was like, "How dare you?" You know.
Well, you know, the weird part about it is that they asked one of the family's representatives, oh, did fucking Jerry hear about the rumor he was dead? And I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, I think he did. That part is just a lie because he was definitely dead. He
Yeah.
probably died 2 weeks ago. And they've been weekend at Bernie's-ing this motherfucker for like the last 2 weeks.
I know.
Taking it apart, trying to get in line early at the fucking Chili's.
Yeah.
They're trying to go to Chili's and be like, oh, it's Jerry Lee Lewis, man.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Why we don't have a reservation because you need to get a reservation at Chili's.
Yeah, if you
obviously.
go
Sure
to
do.
Chili's,
We need a reservation at Chili's. We didn't get one, but this is Jerry Lee Lewis. Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
You know, the hits. He fucking raped his fucking 13-year-old cousin.
Yeah, it's Jerry
He's
Lewis,
a
man.
fucking American.
Yeah, you see Top Gun?
Yeah.
Fucking Goose played that song, man.
Oh, I don't think he was in.
Speaking of Top
He sang
Gun,
Great Balls of Fire, though.
No, he did. Yeah.
did you hear about Tom Cruise selling his identity?
Soul?
Like, no. Like he
Like the-
sold.
Yeah,
his image
Yeah,
and
yeah.
voice
Yep.
for for eternity.
Most people are doing that in Hollywood now. That's the new trend. I know Carrie Fisher did as well, and they put her in like Star Wars and everything else.
I want to buy yours.
But the thing is think about
Yeah, we
it
want
though,
yours.
like
Yeah,
Will
how
you
much,
give us yours?
How much?
What?
How much do you want for yours?
Because
Why?
when you die of heart disease in like 30 or 40 minutes, I want to start producing the weirdest shit.
Yeah, of all time. We want your voice, dude. We want your likeness. We want all
But
of
that's what they're doing.
I know.
Because of technology
Yeah.
now, they have all the shit that you can go in and read.
Yep.
So they have your voice captured. They can scan your entire body. So they have the face, everything.
Yeah.
They can take you back to any age. And it's like, okay, now we're 10 years away from computer animation probably being confusing as whether or not it's real.
Yeah, we want yours. Why can't we have yours? I don't understand why you won't give us yours.
I mean, I think that there needs to be a bidding war
From Dan and I, or,
Yeah.
or everybody, like
see
the
a bidding
audience,
war.
for your likeness?
I'm not paying any amount of money for it.
Well, then what are we trading?
We're not, Jared. You're dead. What do you care, dude?
You're trusting it to me. That's it.
Yes.
I actually have a living will, and he's my beneficiary for all of my stuff.
So I have a will as well. You're definitely not my beneficiary.
There are
in that,
stipulations. Like
Okay.
he only gets the estate and the property and all the other stuff and the equity in companies and blah blah blah. If he performs certain activities,
I love this.
Okay.
right?
I love this.
Like the money cannot be used for any kind of personal gain. It has to be used to fuck with other people.
Yeah.
Okay. I like all that, but what I want to use Jared's dead body for, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And your the computer, the name, your voice, the
How
AI,
much does
all
it
the
even
shit.
cost to go and get scanned?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me, but
It's
I
probably like 50
really,
grand, you would
really
think.
want you to be a gay porn superstar, but a bottom only, a power bottom only, and then go to Pornhub, and then you become like the new guy in the gay porn
No,
world.
I would say that has to be a twofer. I'm the star, I'm the top, and you use Baker.
Oh, Baker Levitt underneath you? Okay. Fair enough. Get him to sign his shit over. But and here's what made me think of this. The black guy that's on the desk there. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy died before he got to see any
never
of his
knew
success.
that he
Yeah.
became a global icon.
Yeah,
oh,
he was
yeah.
basically the Vincent Van Gogh of having a giant cock.
Sure was. And he never got to appreciate it. So with you, you're dead. You're not going to know, obviously, but I want you to be the biggest male gay porn star of all time. And I think that would be
you
awesome.
do know you have to fund these productions.
Yeah, that's fine. But again, if you die, Jared, we're gonna have some money to fund these productions, so we're all good, dude. Let's do it. Power Bottom. What's the name you want to go by? Because everybody's got Paul's hammer, Pelosi's hammer.
No, I mean it's a pork smush.
Pork.
And her nickname is Smush Penguin.
Is it really? Okay. Do you guys call each other that in bed? If you do,
Oh yeah, yell it.
Oh God,
Smush
dude.
Penguin.
Smush Penguin. She's on her phone back there. She's like, dude.
Oh,
What'd she say?
she says it's not decided that that's officially her pet name yet.
Yeah, that's it's a little much.
We're doing some work, you know.
You're workshopping some stuff.
Yeah,
All
we're just trying things out.
right. You just got back from Detroit, by the way.
Yeah.
What were you guys doing up there?
Rock City.
Yeah.
Detroit Rock City.
How was it?
We were in the studio with Nick Sampson,
Okay.
very famous producer, very epic producer, producing a country Christmas song.
And what's are we allowed to say the title of it?
Yeah, it's Matt Best's new country Christmas chart-topping hit. All I want for Christmas is some redneck shit.
Okay, perfect. How long were you guys there?
4 days.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was
In Detroit?
a lot of days.
In Detroit?
Yeah.
How is Detroit these days?
It's awful.
Yeah, I haven't been in a
Yeah,
while.
there's
Last time I
nothing-
went, it was awful.
Nothing about that place. Like I've never insulted like someone's town like right away,
Right.
like I did when I got in the car in Monroe, Michigan.
Okay. Yeah. Oh God. It's bleak there,
It's
isn't it?
just it's just kind of like
Why does the producer live there?
that's where he's from.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
God damn. Usually when you're from a place like that, you try to be successful enough to escape it.
Well, maybe he will someday, but I mean, he's
I
doing
guess,
great up
dude.
there.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
So 4 days for one song, huh?
Yeah, there's
Taylor
a lot of
Swift
work.
kicks your ass, dude.
Not really.
Yeah, she does. She fucking destroys you, dude.
I mean, it's not like we were like, we were writing it.
They
as
were
we
taking
went.
their time to enjoy the great city of Detroit.
Yeah,
They
I would
went
have
down.
pre-wrote it
didn't-
before.
They
and
went
then
down to
leave the
they went down
studio.
to 8 Mile and overdosed on pills like Brittany Murphy did. Right?
Brittany Murphy.
Mom spaghetti, dude.
Courtney
Yeah.
Murphy? Or
Yeah.
Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy.
Courtney
Murphy,
Love.
Yeah, Courtney Love.
I
Brittany
want to
Murphy.
go watch that. I really want to watch that documentary.
You gotta watch it.
HBO wasn't working that day. I came home and I tried to fire it up.
We should make our own Kurt Cobain documentary. And there's a bunch of B-roll opening credits and music, and it's a shooting range with shot pow, pow.
We are, and that's playing like
Then it's
underneath
just
it.
then it's just like a really crude shotgun blowing a watermelon in half.
Well, look, she killed him, right?
That's what right? Is
Yeah.
that the thing?
That's the thing.
Was she in the
We
will?
talked to Cyril Wecht, the guy that did John Benet Ramsey's autopsy. He worked on the OJ
He
case.
did John Benet Ramsey.
Oh yeah, he did
autopsy?
JBR. So he was on, and we asked him about Cobain, JBR, all of it.
He said Cobain had enough drugs in his system that there's no way he could functionally operate a shotgun.
Wow.
Which I think I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what about JBR? What did he say? That was creepy?
He said it was a little brother, probably.
No. He said it was the dad who tied her up, was jacking off, and
She
then
was tied
accidentally
up?
killed her. Yeah, like she accidentally fucking choked her, like killed her.
Oh, God.
I know.
And none of this.
That
came to
dude's just
fruition.
walking around, by the way. John Benet Ramsey's dad is still out there.
I think he's dead. Bob, fact check this. I think JBR's dad is dead,
If he's not, maybe he and
or
Paul
the
Pelosi
mom
can
died. It was
get
either
together.
him or the mom who died because they moved from Colorado to like my hometown.
How do you not? I don't understand why people don't kill themselves after their children die.
I would.
Like your entire point in life is
100%.
They had another. There were two kids.
Oh, that's
Well, the
right,
brother.
there was a brother.
Yeah, so the brother.
The mom died in 2006.
Okay.
So
she
they've-
had cancer, I think.
fentanyl overdose.
I've never like truly dove into the case. They just found her tied up.
Yeah. So there was rope in the basement. There was a weird fucking note, handwritten note.
Wait, did they find the body?
Yeah, they found the body. So here's the weirdest part about it. When they were going through the house and everything, they were like, "Oh, we can't find the body." And then the dad was like, "Oh, it's down here." Finally, and it was in like the basement, and there was a window broken right by the basement. I mean, the whole fucking thing was. And then the notes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Once they did forensics on it, was written by the mom or dad. Like the whole fucking situation was completely bizarre.
But nobody. We just were like, we're okay with saying this one's unsolved.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. So oddly enough, I think it was NBC who did a huge like three-part series on her death, and at the end they said it was the brother, and the brother was like, "No, fuck you," and sued. I think he's got a lawsuit against NBC for $110 million. I know it's a lot to look up, Bob, but that lawsuit was massive. And it was filed maybe 2 years ago. Did they settle it?
It's bigger than you thought.
How much?
Well, the lawsuit initially was $750 million,
Holy shit.
Oh God.
and they settled with Burke.
They settled with the fucking kid?
Yeah.
Number?
Wow.
Was there a number?
Was there a number? Or was it all hush hush?
Let me find another article. This one's paywalling me.
Wow. I didn't hear that they fucking settled, man. I never heard an answer to that.
Never knew that either.
Fucking media, dude.
So CBS, and they said the case has been amicably resolved. The final settlement was not disclosed,
Wow.
but they were seeking no less than $250 in compensatory damages and $500 in punitive.
My God, man. So yeah, if that got settled, then that means they really didn't have an answer and they couldn't pin it on the brother. Otherwise, they would have gone into court and said, "No, fuck you, you did this. Let's go," because that would have been an even better series.
No,
for
I
them.
mean they're literally gonna take the stand and be like, "All right, prove the brother did it," and they go, shit."
yeah. Ugh. Because he was what? Wasn't he like mentally retarded? I think like kind of, right? I know that's just a bizarre story.
Does he sound retarded to you?
I believe he was.
Was that
and that's why they had problems.
Were
with
you
it.
just like quoting Joe Dirt right there?
Yeah.
Does this look queer? These look queer? Talk to the microphone. Got a backup mic right here. I don't know. You just seemed really defensive. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
I don't think he is. I mean, he went to Purdue. Like seems to have a normal life. Maybe he was like ADHD. Something weird
There was
like
something
that.
weird with the brother, and he
Same as
couldn't
retarded, right?
testify, or something happened. Like I don't fucking know, dude. But there was something there that he had problems, and they were trying to pin it on him and everything else. Like it's a really bizarre story once they break it down. And I know they're shooting something on it now. I think for Netflix. To go even further with all the shit that happened and everything else, because I think the dad is about to die. It's super bizarre.
Burke had a history of scatological problems, allegedly.
Yeah.
What's his scatological problem?
He was doing scat porn.
Yep.
Okay,
He was
so
shitting on people.
not like he was shitting in himself.
No, he was shitting on everybody else, and that's
Because we get one a year.
Does Alex
so
really
he sure
get kicked
do.
out of all these places?
No, I mean, he
Or
was
is he just
obsessed with
playing around?
poop. I
Oh
guess.
yeah. No, he gets kicked out of everywhere.
Wait, what? He was obsessed with
Alex
what?
Stein?
No, he's upset. That's what scatological problems means. He was like did weird stuff with poop. He would leave poop around the house.
Is that real?
Yeah, Burke was known to leave feces specifically in Jean Benet's bed and spread it on the walls of the home.
Oh God!
What?
fucking
The brother?
shit? No, this is a dad.
He's an artist, and they refused to buy him paint, so he's like, hey,
Paint's expensive.
paint's
man.
expensive. but-
Acrylic paint is really expensive.
Yeah, but, shit's free. So.
After crime scene investigators visited Jean Benet's bedroom after sealing it off, they apparently found a feces-smeared box of candy that she had gotten for Christmas.
Oh my God!
Oh, dude.
Yeah, but that's like, hear me out.
No.
No, hear me out.
No.
That's like
no.
when your fucking dog brings a dead bird to the porch. To him, that's a meaningful gesture.
Yeah.
And to little whatever the fuck his name is.
This is a fucked household.
no,
you have a pageant mom.
Yep.
A father who has
Who are the worst people on
scattergoal
earth, by the way.
problems.
Yeah.
Fuck this place. Rescue those kids and burn it down with the two of them in there.
Wait, I'm sorry.
was nuts.
It was the dad rubbing shit on stuff?
No, it was the kid. It was
Yeah.
the
Oh,
brother.
the brother?
Yeah,
Oh, I
brother.
thought it was the. I thought
No,
you said
not the dad, but the dad was the one, according to Cyril Wecht, Dr. Cyril Wecht, who was on the show, he was the one who tied her up and was kind of masturbating or something fucked up was happening and she accidentally died from the rope, allegedly, according to him.
This is fucking weird.
Yeah, dude. But I didn't know about the shit toys and gifts and even Bob, you even look shocked right
But
now
that
reading
does
this.
that does seem like a dog bringing you a dead bird. You're
Yes.
grossed out by it, but the dog thinks he's really blessed you. Like hashtag Drake.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
God's plan situation.
Oh, boy.
And
I
he-
want to know about this.
What's this? What do you
Alex
got there?
Stein?
Alex Stein.
Have you never met him?
Primetime
No.
99? Alex Stein, Primetime 99? He was on the show. He's out of control.
He did not know. You're asking about this tweet. Glenn Beck definitely didn't throw him out.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it just
But he gets thrown out of literally everything else.
what really?
Oh, yeah.
That's
A girl at Penn State spit on him the other day.
yeah. I saw
Oh, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I saw. That's why I've kind of been interested.
And he loves it. I could tell in his eyes just to see those people expose themselves for who they really are. Made him so happy.
Oh, yeah. By the way, the first person here that Elon Musk responded to on Twitter after the takeover about changes was a user named Cat Turd. And so
Cat Turd 2, actually, because
Cat
Cat
Turd
Turd 1 got banned.
is trending right now. Congratulations, Cat Turd. And it
Cat
also
Turd was a
says,
huge account, though, wasn't it?
It still is.
Yeah.
This is Cat Turd 2, as Dan said. And
What? What's it say?
so he wrote,
It's
report.
mostly a meme account.
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way.
So he goes, report. Day one of Elon Musk owning Twitter. I'll be doing this every day to see if anything changes. As of now, I'm still shadow banned, ghost banned, search banned, and Twitter removed 1,200 followers a day as usual. Nothing has changed. I'll report again tomorrow. And the first person to respond to it was Elon Musk himself, saying, I will be digging in more today to Cat Turd 2. It's the fucking sim world, kids. We're in it. We're living in it. We're all living in John Bonet Brothers feces right now.
What the fuck is going on?
This is awesome. God damn it. I just want to be entertained at the end of the day. Right?
I guess you're right. Yeah, this is high class entertainment.
Son of
Watching
a
one of the
bitch,
world's
man.
richest men buy a social media platform and fire everybody is nothing short of hilarious.
This is something that you would do.
Yeah,
We've talked
100%.
about this for years.
I really think that he should unban everybody and then just shut it down. Actually,
How
or maybe
hilarious would that be?
maybe just ban it for just announce it for 1 week. Everybody's comment capability is turned off, or your new tweet capability is turned off. You can only comment on other tweets, but I'm the only one that can make other tweets.
Okay.
And he just goes on a fucking rampage for a full 7 days.
7
And
days.
everybody in the world has to just comment on his tweets.
That's a good one. I would also maybe unban the craziest people and just say, hey, welcome back, Trump, everybody else, and be like, just write the craziest shit ever.
Well, everybody's talking about Trump, but what are the chances Trump and Babylon B, Cat Turd, and a couple of other ones, but what are the chances that
Why did Babylon B get banished?
for
Because they
calling a
refuse
man
to-
a man?
yeah.
Okay.
They refuse to properly gender
You're kidding.
They referred to that fucking mess that is the admiral.
Oh,
of
yeah.
the 4-star admiral.
Oh,
of
yeah,
whatever the
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They were like,
Disaster.
this is a dude,
Yep.
and you can look and tell. So
That's what they got banned for.
yeah. Well,
Holy shit.
Twitter told them if they deleted the post, they would let them back, and they told them to go fuck themselves.
Okay.
Jordan Peterson also got banned for something similar.
Oh, so he's banned too?
Yeah.
Oh, bring
But
him
I
back.
think they need to bring back Alex Jones.
Yeah.
And let him go on just a fucking tirade across this entire platform.
It's great. They've got to go to Twitter right now. By the way, Bob, this just keeps getting funner. So Raul Ligma is a real person, and they have an interview with him out in front of the office.
There's no possibility that his real last name is Ligma. I promise you.
Raul Ligma
That is not-
is
nope.
trending right now, number 8 in the
Ligma
world.
Johnson.
It is, but that's not a real. That's not real. Nope. That's like
New York Post just confirmed it. Pranksters posing as laid-off Twitter employees trick all the media outlets. You nailed it.
it's not.
God, this is great.
That's not even a good trick. That's like saying my name is Dan Bofa.
so funny. Holding the
D's
Michelle, but holding the Michelle Obama book.
Oh my God!
God,
it's
this
so
is great.
good.
This is
It's
really,
so
really
good.
great, dude. Congratulations.
Did they get an interview? Do we have a video interview?
Yes, there is a video interview. Go to oh God, this just keeps getting worse.
Oh, they were.
Unusual_Wales has the interview with this guy. There it is, right there. You got it, Bob. Pop this on screen. Okay.
Ligma.
Fucking A, dude.
Ligma
How many
Johnson.
people-
Wait, can we do the whole interview? I want to see what he had to say.
Yeah, is there
I'm
more
looking for
of
a
it?
longer situation.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what your fucking wife said.
By the way,
Boom,
so
nailed it.
everybody else is caught on to that and saying Ligma Johnson, so they've pieced it together.
Anyone under the age of, well, I'm 36, but really anyone under the age of 30
Dan
would
saw
have
it
known that
right away.
immediately.
Yeah, but Dan,
Hey,
you caught that
Raul
right
Ligma,
away. Yeah.
Dan Johnson.
Yep, Ligma Johnson.
Ligma Johnson.
Bob, I'm sending a link to the Drinkin Bros email.
The guy said, well, wait, do you have the link?
No.
Because I can read the quotes from what he said in the
Yeah, go
interview.
ahead. Yeah.
So the quotes were, the journalist was asking him, what's going to happen to you now? And he goes, I don't know how I will make my Tesla payments anymore. The journalist says, that's terrible. What's your name, son? Raul Ligma. Thank you. And the reporter says they are visibly shaken. Daniel Johnson tells us he owns a Tesla. So the other guy said he owned a Tesla too.
I hope Elon hired these two. I hope he hired these two. Hey, you two, go down there with a bunch of boxes and bullshit and pretend to be scared.
Oh my God, dude.
This is so good.
Okay, there's another update here. It says the individual purporting to be Raul Ligma was later revealed to be notorious hacker known as 4chan. He's on 4chan. He's a fucking hacker. And he's saying, it's somewhere I worked for 6 years and everything suddenly changed as he was leaving the office.
And I don't know how to make my Tesla payment.
You've won the internet today. I don't know who these people are in real life, but you won the entire internet today.
Dude,
Holy
4chan
shit.
always comes through.
God
4chan
damn it,
always
dude.
comes through.
So good.
Every time. Like they can do some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Like
I love
Did
shit
you
like
ever
this.
see when they found like somebody put a 24-hour video of a flag up? It was a famous person, and the people of 4chan located the flag.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
Shia LaBeouf, yeah.
He was trying to do something.
challenged them to something.
Well, he was trying to do a thing in front of the flag, but then he was like, they figured out where he was, and it ruined the shoot. And then he got haughty about it and was like, "I'll put it somewhere you'll never find." And like they found it really quick.
Yeah, they found it quick.
Yeah.
And then on Shia's part, the whole thing was an act for he was teaching a course, I think it was at NYU or somewhere in New York, with actors and everything else. And he goes, "Look, here's where all of this is headed. And so those green screen videos of him screaming and all that other shit, he goes...
He did those for memes?
Yes. And he goes, we're going to shoot. And I think they said it was like a 2-hour shoot. And he goes, so what we're going to do today, he goes, and this will be what the world is now. I'm going to stand here on this green screen. We're going to shoot all these fucking crazy videos. And then we'll release it to the world. And then
they will make whatever.
But do nothing else.
Nothing else.
And then just let it develop
Correct.
over time.
Well, have you seen the music video?
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
Which one? The one with the
orchestra?
Sia?
No.
No.
All right, I'll let Dan
I saw
do
the
this.
one of him in the cage
And
dancing.
No.
Okay.
This is your art. I'm gonna find it and text it to Giorgio.
All right. Can we show it?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we should be able to.
Is he dancing?
It's a comedy thing. Like
Okay.
it's fucking good.
All right. He's an interesting fucking dude, that guy.
No, this is brilliant. This is one of the most.
Look, he does a lot of brilliant shit. He also does a lot of fucked up shit. I don't really know what's real and what isn't real with that guy. But then he comes out and drops a banger of an interview, and nobody fucking cares anymore. That podcast he did with Bernthal was amazing.
dude, Real Ones with John Bernthal is one of the best fucking podcasts out right now.
Yo, dude.
He had Tyler Gray on not too long ago.
Did he really?
Like about a month ago, I think.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
Tyler's talking about, I mean, obviously he has to be careful about what he says about certain things, but he's talking about the show in general, and then like his development mentally through the military was super interesting.
Wow, dude.
Bernthal's, and then he had one of
So
the
he's on Patreon as well.
Yeah, one of the guys that's on. I think he's on Mayans. He's like a character, a Mexican character actor that plays is like Hector. He plays a Vato in every fucking thing he plays.
Sure.
But he's actually, like a lot of those guys are, like the guy I'm referring to, Hector, that's been Hector in like 40 different productions, are actually like Trejo too, are actually from gangs, from the streets.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
just
yeah,
turned into
yeah.
fucking actors later. And he's talking about that whole process. It's one of the more raw podcasts it's like fucking John Bernthal as Barbara Walters, basically.
No shit.
It's really fucking good, yeah.
Bob, type in an actor named Robert
What do we got
Lasardo.
here? Right here. What is this? Oh,
Well, what do you got on screen?
yeah. Dan prepped something.
Go ahead. What was it? Oh, was it the Shia thing?
No, this is Vanity Fair running an article about how the lab leak theory is correct
Well, Vanity Fair's running it.
Yeah.
When was this?
today.
No shit.
No.
What did they say in this article? I haven't read this yet.
It is that the Senate report, by the way, the Senate is controlled by Democrats right now. It's 50-50, but the vice president has a deciding vote.
Correct, yeah.
So it's not like some partisan display. The Senate report, the U.S. Senate report on COVID is that it most likely resulted from a lab leak in Wuhan.
No shit, right? I mean, was anybody shocked by that?
The people they've been lying to about it for the past 2 years are certainly going to be shocked by it. But they put it, on Vanity Fair instead of CNN.
Let me ask you this, Bob. How many hours ago did that article come out on Vanity Fair right there?
This link is from 11:45.
This morning?
So like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Man, and there's so much shit today. Paul Pelosi and everything else. This is getting buried.
This dropped, I guess today. They don't have a
Jerry
time.
Lee
They don't have a
Lewis, all that
timestamp.
shit.
It's got 1,264 likes.
I'll like it.
Yeah.
Fucking retweet it, Jesus. So did you read the article? Did they go into detail and who broke this story?
The story was broken by the Senate. The Senate released their findings publicly.
Oh, they did. And nobody said one fucking word today. I mean, I literally have not heard one word about this
I
today.
haven't either.
No.
I just stumbled.
Christ.
I stumbled on it on Twitter.
That's wild.
Just like looking through different things.
Also, for you, by the way, I posted. We've always wanted to do quantum butt leap, obviously, and you were here for quantum.
Jack
butt
has
leap.
agreed to be the main character in Quantum Butt Leap,
He has.
which means he's just going to get railed out by dudes.
Now, I found a clip of Quantum Leap that I posted on my Instagram. And Bob, if you could pull that up, that'd be
The
great.
new one?
No, this is an old one.
Is it the one where he finds out he's a black woman, or he finds out he's retarded?
Well, he's retarded, and he
Yeah.
says it in the video, so that's just not me saying it here. And then they actually used a real retarded person.
Well, yeah,
in there.
representation's
That one,
important.
yep.
Yeah.
There we go. You can go full screen with that, Bobby, and play it. It's a nice one.
I'm retarded?
Oh, no. No. I mean, mean, when they cut to an actual retarded person,
I don't know
like-
if we're going to be able to add that in Quantum Butt Leap.
Well, what if the guy that he's having gay sex with is also retarded?
Well, I think he would
Is-
have to be the retarded one.
Quantum? Is his name Quantum?
No, his name's Dave Buttlieb.
Have any of you seen this?
Which one?
Bob?
The new one?
No. This is that Shia LaBeouf thing.
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
no, I
popping
haven't
up,
seen it.
dude.
Ultimate troll, dude.
This is just a bunch of drunk people just watching videos today.
Hey, I love it.
I love it. It's the best. It's the fucking best, dude. Go ahead, play it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fire away.
we're bringing awareness.
To Quantum Buttlieb, yeah.
Shia LaBeouf Live by Rob Cantor. Why do I know Rob Cantor? I don't know.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you.
Shia LaBeouf.
You're looking
This
for
is
your
great.
car,
Who did
but you're
this?
all
Just-
turned around. He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on his face. My God, there's blood everywhere.
Running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. He's brandishing a knife. It's Shia LaBeouf. Lurking in the shadows. Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf. Living in the woods. Shia LaBeouf. Killing for sport. Shia LaBeouf. Eating all the bodies. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Now it's dark, and you seem to have lost him. But you're hopelessly lost yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Stranded
A child
with the
orchestra?
murderer.
That's amazing.
Silently through the underbrush. Aha! In the distance, a small cottage with a light on. Hope. You move stealthily toward it, but your leg! Ah! It's caught in a bear trap!
Gnawing off your leg. Living to the cottage.
God, dude.
Now you're on the doorstep. Sitting inside. Shia LaBeouf. Sharpening an axe. Shia LaBeouf. But he doesn't hear you enter. Shia LaBeouf. You're sneaking up behind him. Strangling superstar Shia LaBeouf. Fighting for your life with Shia LaBeouf.
Wow. This is a full production, dude.
Dude, this is the most brilliant shit I've ever seen.
You limp into the dark woods, blood
Wow,
oozing
dude.
from your
This
stumped
probably
leg.
took like $2 million. to
Yes.
make.
I mean, this
Just
is
wait.
expensive
It
shit.
gets so good.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise. There's a gun to your head and death in his eyes. But you can do jujitsu.
Does he come out at the end of this?
You just wait.
Fuck.
With Shia LaBeouf. Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf. You try to swing an axe at Shia LaBeouf, but blood is raining fast from your stump leg. He's dodging every swipe.
Blood is running fast from your stump leg.
Dude, the lyrics are amazing.
Off his head now. Just decapitated Shia LaBeouf.
His head topples to the floor, expressionless. You fall to your knees and catch your breath. You're finally safe from Shia LaBeouf.
Now, was he actually there for it? Is the question. Because in that whip pan in the edit, that's where you can hide that. Holy shit, dude! Did they actually get him there? Is the
I mean, I think that he was
question.
behind this.
You think so?
Why
Holy
wouldn't you? That's
shit.
fucking hilarious. How many views is
have?
that?
Yeah.
Well, is that clapping from another
79 million.
movie he did?
79 million views?
Is that
Holy shit.
Is that clapping from a different movie he did?
No, that meme has been around for so long. Was it from this video or
I
was
guess.
it? Because on a whip pan like that is where you can hide an edit like that. So
That
like
video's from 2014.
2014?
It's a spoof of the Citizen Kane clap.
God damn it, man. I don't watch anything on the internet, dude. Like we're learning that week by week. That I've never watched anything on the internet before, and I'm having the greatest time of my life.
I mean,
Isn't
dude,
this awesome?
this
It's
is
almost
art.
like you woke somebody up 20 years later, and you're like, "Hey, dude, let's just show them all the videos."
This is literally Whip Van Winkle for the internet.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
This
were all
is awesome.
forced to watch this as
I
children.
love it. I wasn't. It's great.
Well, yeah, we all we're grown up on this. This is the only
Shit.
entertainment we had.
I've been writing every night for 20 years. I've never watched anything.
And I was forced to do other things as a child.
He is a scullery maid.
Well, those things are probably pretty interesting.
And Dan blows his scullery maid.
What's a scullery?
What? I'm a few deep.
Yeah. What is a scullery?
You're making up words.
I don't
now,
know.
so
I
that's
don't
cool.
either, dude.
I forgot
Scullery
what.
maid?
Yeah.
Scullery maid, dude.
Scullery maid.
I don't know what
Is
that
that
is.
a piece of clothing?
I
or
thought I heard
an
it in a
occupation?
Disney movie.
A scullery maid in great houses, scullery maids were the lowest ranked and often the youngest of the female domestic servants.
Yeah, I
and
thought they
acted
call
as
Cinderella
assistants.
that.
So it's a profession.
She's just a scullery maid.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
So it's like the lowest and youngest person on the totem pole, basically. So I guess I'd suck some girl's dick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, no, Ross is the scullery maid, and you're the sucker of the scullery maid.
He sucks the dick? All right.
No,
I'm
because
fine with
you can't. You're asking me to suspend a lot of disbelief. One, that he's a woman, which is obvious, but two, that he's younger than me somehow, which is fucking really stupid. Because he's like 65 years old.
That's fine. No,
Be a
I'm
really good 65-year-old.
Are you just gonna
cryoing a lot, haven't you?
Are you gonna yawn your way through this entire episode? You
Nice
fat
yawn
fuck?
turd. Nice yawn turd. By the way, SimWorld wise.
He's yawning because his body's running out of energy trying to fucking just stay alive.
Stay alive for a little bit. Stay alive for a little bit. Looking at the SimWorld that we're in, by the way, top 20 here on Twitter: Paul Pelosi, Jerry Lee Lewis, David DePappy, the nudist, Elon Musk, Giselle, Vin Diesel. Oh fuck, dude! Are
What
we
the
going
fuck
down that?
happened
Are we
to
going
Vin
down that
Diesel?
rabbit hole?
Have you seen the Vin Diesel music video?
Yeah, we watched it last
All right, so go to Vin Diesel on Twitter right now. This is an awesome one. They've been these scientists at Princeton University, if you hadn't heard about this, are reconstructing what the very first people on Earth would have looked like, right? So according to scientists at Princeton, pop that up on screen there.
It's Vin Diesel.
They've reconstructed a 3D model of how Adam, the first human created by God, might have looked.
2,000 years ago?
This is you're a couple degrees behind on this meme.
What is it?
So the original thing was they reconstructed how the
Lady Gaga, right?
Yeah, how the Virgin Mary looked, and it looked exactly like Lady Gaga. This is just this is tweeted by Alamo Drafthouse.
It's great. It's all great, and I love all of it.
Where
Like,
are you going for your fucking science?
Yeah, because to
Where
me,
do you go for your? That's an ad campaign for Alamo Draft.
yeah, where are you going for your fucking science? To me, Bob, okay, if I was to picture what Adam looked like, yes, it's Vin Diesel, dude. Like, I wouldn't picture anything but Vin Diesel. Who's your Adam and Eve?
An Iraqi
in this
person.
sitch? Why?
Because that's where fucking the Garden of Eden
No,
is,
dude.
asshole.
Jesus was white. He had blonde
No.
hair, blue eyes.
The Garden of Eden.
He listened to the Beach Boys.
Yes, dude. That's Jesus.
Yeah.
The Garden of Eden is alleged to be somewhere near the mouth of the Tigris and Euphrates, right? And that
that
is
is true.
in Iraq.
Not at all. Not at all, friends.
Babylon?
Yeah. It was before it was super sunny in Iraq. It was probably colder back then. Their skin was whiter.
So if you believe the young Earth creationists, they believe that there was a water canopy over the Earth and that blocked a lot of the UV, and that's why people live longer. And then the flood caused all that water to drop.
That's what I believe.
And then that's why
I'm kidding.
dinosaurs aged rapidly, and now they're gone, and so on and so forth.
You know what
Yeah.
we can't prove?
if you
that?
walk into the fucking Creation Museum
Yeah.
in northern Kentucky, which is where it belongs, right?
Is that where it is?
Oh, yeah.
Northern
Love
Kentucky.
It's really
tour
close to the Ohio border, actually.
Oh, boy.
So-
Kentucky.
and it's an Australian man named Ken Ham,
Okay.
who's purported to be some sort of scientist.
Yeah.
When you walk in, the first thing you see is like fucking cave people riding dinosaurs. Oh, yeah.
Seems legit.
Nope. There not one piece of physical evidence on Earth for that.
Oof. Man, dude.
That we were riding dinosaurs?
That we existed at the same time.
We
as
sure did.
dinosaurs.
I think we
No.
did.
Human
Jared?
human DNA is about 250,000 years old.
Okay.
And dinosaurs got wiped out primarily in the
25 million years ago?
63 million years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of millions in the gap.
It
Yeah.
depends on what science you believe.
No, it doesn't.
How
Sure
long?
does.
How
No, I'm
long
with
did the
Giorgio. I'm
dinosaur
with Giorgio
periods
on this
last?
one, yeah.
From start to finish.
Maybe
Like how long was that? If we're at
90 million years. I think.
Oh
it was
wow!
I think it was.
so we're only at 250,000 out of 9 million. 90 million.
well, technically,
We're very
our
young.
Our ancestors were around back then. They were hiding in caves, but you know that's how it works, right?
Yeah, I guess, dude. I think they were. I think they were in caves, and then the dinosaurs were outside. And
But
they
it
didn't
was
wanna
like
fuck with it.
we think of our ancestors as like Cro-Magnon and Paleolithic and all that stuff, but it was like way before that. We were monkeys back then.
At the dinosaur time, we were monkeys. We were fucking rodents, basically.
We were
shrews
really
and-
small monkeys. Yeah.
Yeah, I just gained another 27 followers, dude, in the last fucking 8 seconds. It's awesome.
Did not see that.
Sure did, right here.
I'm actually was paying an Indian click farm to give you.
Oh, were you?
followers. Yeah.
Man, I fucking
Jared,
breathe
will you
hard
just
and fuck
let
tough,
Ross
dude.
be popular than us?
Exactly, dude. I breathe hard and I fuck tough. All right, Jared. I don't need that today. I voted
David-
today. Did you see this? I voted, by the way.
saw
Look at
David,
this.
We saw
David
the sticker.
DePappy is already being painted as a far left radical because he lived in Berkeley. Reddit has his digital footprint as social media posts, and it's crystal clear he was radicalized by the QAnon MAGA cult. Don't be fooled by the distractions.
Oh God!
He's
damn
exactly
it.
who we thought. Get the fuck out of here. He was a crazy person.
Sure was. And it's weird. I voted today. I've got the sticker. I fucking voted today, dude. Voted for wheelchair down here in Texas.
What is that? A photo of humans riding dinosaurs?
Oh yeah, look at that. Is that a real human? There it is. We got
Wow.
that's proof. Giorgio, put that on screen. Look at
I don't-
this.
I
That's a
remember
real
doing this
live
as a
baby
child.
on a dinosaur.
I don't really like the way this dude is clapping into the face of this
I
child.
thought he was praying.
He looks like a fucking a black lady is about to give me the business. Like,
the business?
listen, white boy.
Yeah.
I've had that a number
Oh,
of times.
you've been clapped at?
Growing up, I grew up in the first years of my life in a black neighborhood, and as a child, you don't understand the fucking relations that
Sure.
are going on between people who have been told they're historically oppressed and this young cracker that's somehow oppressed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had to deal with a lot of that stuff, and it triggers me to see that.
I feel like elderly black women like you now, though.
Oh, they love me now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because they've
Since
come
then-
back around. It's like a family values thing in the black community, right? Especially on the female side. So once they see me defending traditional family values, which is to say no queer. No, I'm just kidding. They love me. They love me now.
They love him.
They sure do.
Parents love me because deep down, all a dad wants is he'll forget about all the weird shit that you're going to do to his daughter as long as you just protect her.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Like, he'll forget about
That's true.
the cocaine.
Oh,
man,
you're pointing at Corey right now.
Fell out of the chair.
The dad
God
will
damn it,
he
dude.
will suspend his disbelief about all the cocaine you're gonna do.
Yep.
The brutal anal sex.
God, the penal
that
penal
you're
of
gonna
it,
do,
dude.
Right?
Keep the camera on Jared. That is all the way over there.
Just
my man.
so
Oh, God.
just protect this woman.
That's it.
And make sure that, and look at the biological level, it makes sense because all you want is for that woman to be able to produce as many grandchildren as possible.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And Jared, in your case, right? Because you mentioned on the last show that you're probably going to get married to Corey, obviously. Do you go to her father and then say this of like, look, I know I do a lot of weird shit. I make Richard Nixon's, which is mayonnaise and coffee.
Mayonnaise and hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, right?
Yeah.
I make Richard Nixon's. I'm into penal.
I'm not into penal.
You're maybe not now, but in like an hour you might be. We don't know.
Here's the thing. It's like doing, it's like you're signing a deal with the government where they're going to let you off of all the shit you did, but you got to say everything.
Yes.
I would admit to shit I didn't even did so I can get away with that in the future. You know what I mean? So when you're making the list, be like, all right, I apologize for all the weird shit I've actually done, but then there's a separate list. Here are some things that I'm probably going to do. And I need you to sit here for 45 minutes while I read
And
every
sign
one of these.
this off.
Yeah. Have you thought about that, or did you do that in your first marriage? Did you
No.
talk to the father? Nothing.
No.
I did.
And you should bring a butcher block too, and have or I don't know, a projector, and have drawings of the stuff you're gonna do.
To start flipping the sheets. All right, now we're on to the Big Dipper.
I understand this is uncomfortable, but I want you to have a visual representation of what it really is, so you don't say yes to something you wanted to say no to.
Right. Right.
Also, if you say no, I don't care. I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to do this anyways. So Jessie was adamant about it. She was like, "Hey, if we're going to do this, you got to ask my father and everything else." And I was like, "All right, cool." So I did it, and at the time that I was there, her grandfather was there.
Oh, yeah, so you had two.
And so I said, "Look, I don't know when we're going to see them again. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to talk to them at this restaurant. It was their favorite restaurant. It was this like little coffee shop up in Ventura, close. It was this place called the Vagabond. It doesn't exist anymore. It's part of like a hotel. very tiny, diner food, coffee, like the same people work there for 80 years, that type of place, right? And I was like, well, here's the place I'm going to do it because I don't know when we're going to see them again. She was like, okay. But my grandpa's kind of racist, all right? And I was like, all right, what is he going to scream out the N-word after I say this, whatever? And she goes, I don't know what he's going to say, whatever. I'm just kind of preparing you. And I was like, well, look, I'm from Georgia. I've heard everything. Like, we're good at this point, right? So at that...
I'm from where the players play.
Yeah, exactly. Where the players play.
Where the players play.
Where the players play. And I'm a huge Outcast fan. So I sat down with them. We're at this diner. We have eggs and, coffee and everything else. And then I tell them, I have every intention of marrying your daughter, and I love her. I'm going to protect her. Everything that Dan was saying, right? And I go, I just wanted to tell you this man to man, in your face, eye to eye, so that way, if you have any questions for me or anything else, I will answer them. And like the grandfather, I think he was like maybe a World War II vet or something. He just he had hearing aids in, and he just shook his head and he goes, yes, this is the way it should be, And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. And he goes, look, I don't, and that was the first time I met him. He goes, I don't know you at all. First time I'm meeting you, the grandfather, First time I'm meeting you, but he goes, I miss this about this country. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. It was rad, but that's real.
What was it that he missed exactly?
That men would talk to other men, shake their hands, look them in the eyes, have a meal, even as simple as it was, right? Because it was like sunny side up eggs. And
meal.
And coffee that had probably been sitting there for, 9 hours on the goddamn pot. The McDonald's story you guys were telling me about.
Well, no, it's like Starbucks coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just they when they first brew it, it's not bad. But 65 hours later, when it's been sitting at fucking 300 degrees, it sucks.
Right. So it was that type of coffee, that type of place, and he was just amped that another man was having a conversation with him. And granted, we were in California, so that's probably part of it too, where it was just like people don't talk to each other like that. And I'd wondered if that's the same thing with you, where if Corey had said, hey, dude, if anything happens, you're going to talk to my father.
Yeah.
Okay. So she did say that?
I've grown up with him longer than she did.
Oh, fuck. Really? So you know her dad?
Yes.
Oh, great. Why don't you look into this camera and tell him right now?
There's a non-zero chance he watches this episode.
Yes.
So yeah.
All you have to do is look right down the barrel and just say, look, Mr. Green, what's her last name? I'm making it up. What's her last name?
You're making it up.
Yeah.
Pelosi.
Mr. Green. I love your daughter, Corey, so much. Now, yes, I love sushi burritos, okay? I also love Richard Nixon's. We may or may not get into penal, but I will protect and provide for your daughter.
I think if you explain the mechanics of the anal sex you're going to have, then the person becomes a lot more comfortable with it, right?
Yeah. So,
this is horrible advice.
well, no, I think
it's
he's
good
right.
advice.
I think he's right. Now, Mr. Green, I'm going to tie her down, okay? Now, the rope's going to be loose. She'll have the option to leave if she
has
wants.
a safe word.
Yeah, exactly. And it's popcorn. Now, if she says
Now, we have preloaded by I was smacking her on the back with spatulas for at least 45 minutes. Not hard, but just to get it red.
just enough.
Because that's what does it for me, is seeing the red marks with the little holes from the spatula.
Yeah.
Right?
I want to pretend like we're at a Waffle House in Little Rock, all right? I want enough of it, but not enough to burn it, to hurt it, okay?
But what you want to do, sir, with the anal.
Yeah, exactly.
Because my goal is obviously not just to come in your daughter's ass,
Oh, God.
but to fuck her asshole as hard and as fast as possible.
Oh, boy.
Because that just the idea of doing that thing, which I'm not supposed to be doing in the first place.
Yeah,
Plus
God forbade it.
Plus doing it in a very aggressive way is what gets me off.
Yeah.
So there's this trick where if you just put your cock in her ass as far as it'll go,
Yeah.
and just don't move and leave it there for about somewhere between 50 and 30 seconds.
Yep.
For some reason, her brain decides that her sphincter is okay to relax at this point.
Yeah.
And now I can really get in there.
Really get in there.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Green.
And not only is it good for me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
'Cause this is
Hey,
what I
you
wanna
guys
do.
you guys just locked in my Christmas present. I'm just gonna clip this, put it in a digital
Yeah.
frame,
Yeah.
and give it to both her parents.
Now,
Yeah.
Mr. Green, right before I come, I'm going to put a finger down her throat, okay? She's going to puke a little bit, and her asshole will tighten up and cause me to come even harder.
Well, you know
right?
what?
There's going to be 16 ounces worth of semen being pumped straight into her asshole, and I'm sorry, Mr. Green, but I love you. Jack Mandeville just walked in on that line.
She spit.
the really nice part is that like you get super aggressive towards the end, and that's where she really starts having orgasms.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Like I'm not even kidding. There'll be like there'll be 2 or more in a row towards the last 45 seconds of the event.
And you're telling the father this.
Then you,
Yeah.
Then
I want you to know that she's going to come too, all right? It's not just me. That's where she really gets off as well.
And then when you blast inside of her, it's difficult sometimes for a woman to continue giving you head when you've already orgasm, right? Like
Yeah.
it's super sensitive.
Yep,
Imagine how sensitive it is slowly pulling out of a butthole that's squeezing for dear life. To keep
Yeah.
all of your internal organs inside of your body.
Yeah.
This is a PSA for fucking your girlfriend.
It
in the
sure
ass.
is. And how to tell her father that you're going to take care of her. Now I'm going to protect her, okay?
Should we write a book about this?
I'm going to
Should
give
we-
her Tylenol.
How to get married.
How to tell your partner's parents about the anal sex you're having. It's kind of a long title.
It's
but-
a long title.
Yeah.
To see that on the shelves. of-
Anal, the pain behind anal, and also the loving effects it can have
explained.
on a relationship. Yeah, it's just super long like that.
Let's write an academic paper.
Oh, well.
I know how to write and format them, so we could do that.
Yeah. And we're just getting started, kids. Now's the point in the show we get to the Drinking Bro of the Week. We got to give it to Ligma and Johnson at this point.
They
Heroes.
took the cake.
3 heroes. Which one of you guys called that? Was it
Me.
you guys? Yeah,
I think they should start a law firm called Ligma and Johnson.
Yeah, they should. They need billboards. They like 30 billboards around San Francisco of just them in suits, like Ligma.
Holy
Johnson.
shit, dude. We had the ups and downs, the highs and lows of this whole thing
This
today.
one
Great.
went everywhere.
Sure did. Thanks for joining us, kids. Go to iTunes, rate the show 5-star, and leave a quick review. Go to Spotify. It's just a 5-star. There's no reviews there. They don't have that type of technology. Sorry, Spotify, you don't. I think you should throw your phone out the window. For D'Anthony and Anthony Holloway, Cat Puke, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros Podcast. Good night, everyone.